May I lend?
Hey, Flynn's look kind of crazy.
Bro, what are you doing, bro? Turn that shit off right now, bro. The new Augusta trailer just came out, man. You gotta put that shit on.
Bro, the new character's coming out in like 10 days. What are you talking?
The new Wuthering Waves trailer, Augusta, finally came out, bro. You gotta check that shit out.
Wuthering Waves?
All for this moment.
Yo, this narrator going kind of hard.
Yeah, this is kind of like Hunter x Hunter, right?
Yo, that outro is crazy.
Yeah, start pulling for her, bro. Start pulling for her, bro. Start pulling for her.
All right. We need to talk about what's going on with these Wuthering Waves character showcases, because the Augusta one with that narrator literally reaffirmed what's going on for me. But before I get into the character showcases, if you saw the Augusta one and you want her, but you can't afford her unless she's a little bit cheaper, you might as well use LDShop, a website where you can get your game's currency at a discount like Wuthering Waves at an incredible 15% off. It's actually really easy too, and it makes topping up much more affordable. Like in Wuthering Waves, they have a deal where if you want to get a character like Augusta, you can get the bundle that lets you guarantee her. By the way, with this website, you can get a top up that's about $100 for literally $77. Like, why wouldn't you do that? All you gotta do is head to the website using my link, which also gives you a 5% coupon, allowing you to save up to $50. Click the game you want to top up for, enter your UID and server, or just follow the instructions on the website to log in, confirm your order, follow through with checking out, and you got your order within minutes. It's super fast, really easy, and extremely convenient because it's way faster than topping up within the game. It's also extremely safe and reliable, and many people use it. And if it's your first time using it, there's a 15% discount for newcomers, so it's a perfect time to start using it. On top of that, if you spend $80, you get a free game pass, which can be claimed in the homepage. They also have other games like Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact, and Zenless Zone Zero, and I'm pretty sure they'll have more in the future, so you can just start using it for the game that you want to play. Thank you, LDShop, for sponsoring this video. But this narrator needs to be talked about, because Jesus Christ, I don't know what's going on with these showcases, bro. Like, for real, these showcases are literally insane. Like, since 2.0, they've pretty much been on a roll with every character trailer and every character showcase that they dropped. Like specifically the Crazier one. You already know that the Canarella one literally broke the internet. And it's pretty crazy to me because most other God games do not have this level of cinema. By the way, I'm just gonna let you guys know right now, like, this is going to be a complete Wuthering Waves glaze fest. If you do not want to hear about Wuthering Waves glazing, click off this video, because I'm about to glaze the living. Everybody's gonna call me the #1 Kurobot after this, bro. I can guarantee you that. I'm not being got smacked though, I can tell you, he's still #1. But yeah, most other trailers for different gacha games, you just see a cutscene, maybe some flashy skills, if they try to be flashy. And it honestly, the best way to explain it is that those character showcases and trailers feel like a Smash Brothers reveal, but the character is not a character that you've heard of before, so it doesn't feel as interesting. Wuthering Waves, on the other hand, somehow makes a character that you've never heard about, at least from my experience, feel way more cinematic and way more intriguing. And like, you actually, like, the trailer, you see the trailer and then you're like, okay, now I have to play the story and see what happens in the story. And then you play the story and then you're like, all right, I can't not get this character. It almost feels like everybody is always waiting for the character showcases to come out, because it's like a community event now. It's insane that they're making it with this quality. It's actually insane they're making it with this quality all the time. We had Augusta, last one was Frolova, then we had Lupo. Lupo's was insane. The fact that they got the right end, that was insane. Before that was Crazier. Crazia's literally, I ain't no bitch, but it literally made me tear up, bro. Like, I'm not even joking. That shit had a tear coming down my eye, bro. It was just absolutely phenomenally executed. Before Dakota's was Zanny's was incredible. That's definitely top 3. And then before that was oh my god, Canarella's was literally insane, bro. Quite literally insane. And it's so crazy because it feels like each of these character showcases have a different kind of narrative or a different kind of execution to them. Like, The Augusta one literally showed that with the narrator essentially expressing everything that was going on about Augusta. And it was that narrator, that shit was crazy, bro. And it's crazy because as soon as I saw Cartethia's character cinematic trailer, I was like, how are they gonna top this, bro? This shit is crazy. And the thing that I realized that they're gonna keep that level of quality, but they're gonna have like a different, what you could call gimmick for each different showcase. Like for Cartethia, that shit felt like a My Hero episode, bro. That with the music and everything, the inspiration, the passion was flourished throughout all of it. And with Lupa, you can tell the creativity that went into it with all the animations. It was way more animation based. And then Frolova's after that was way more lore based, but it was still executed extremely well, but there was no narration to it. And then after Frolova, Augustus came out, and I was like, okay, Augustus gonna be insane. She's a powerful ass character. She's gonna have a powerful ass showcase. And it was more tame, but the narrator was going the fuck in the whole time, bro. It was crazy. It's just crazy because every character showcase, it feels like they actually make you care about the character. And the character is not a character that you've really heard about within the past 2 months. Like they probably introduced the character for Lupa. They literally introduced Lupa in 2.4 and they made you care about her in 2.4 to want to get her. That's how good these character showcases are. And with that in mind, that's like one of the main reasons why it's so hard to not pull for characters, because these character showcases are incredibly executed, making you care about a character that you didn't even know existed before, did not give a singular fuck about. And then after that, you see them in the story, they make you care even more because the stories have just been getting way better each patch, and it just makes you feel like I have to get this character. I was trying to say for since I saw her, I saw Lupa in the character showcase, I saw Lupa in the story, I got her. Frolova, we don't even gotta go through Frolova. Augusta, even the character trial for Augusta, but the narrator explaining Augusta's backstory, there's no way I can't get her. This is why it's so hard to get all the characters, because each character come out and you're like, I gotta get her. And there's multiple reasons that make you want to get her. Showcase, story, you're fucked. You're cooked. I think the best way to explain it is like other gacha games, whenever they have character showcases, it's more like, yo, here's a shiny new toy. Maybe try and use it. But you also gotta use it because it's gonna be meta relevant. For Wuthering Waves, it's more like, here's a shiny new toy and a whole ass saga and backstory and reasoning to get this shiny new toy, by the way. Also, we're gonna help you get it with a few asteroids. By the way, I do want to preface and say, even though this is basically a Wuthering Waves related video, the Sparkle trailer was phenomenal. That was one of the trailers that Hoyoverse has peaked with. That might have been the peak of Hoyoverse's character trailers, honestly. I think that was probably the best one I've seen. But yeah, they always have very calculated timing with it because they always put out the character trial or the combat showcase first. And then after that, usually like 2 to 3 days after that, they do the cinematic showcase, which makes you want the character even more. If you didn't want him for the combat, you want her for her lore and her backstory. And you're like, there's so many reasons to get the character. And all those come out typically the week before the character comes out. On top of that, the fan service, the camera angles, Lupa's camera angles literally are the reason why I got her. This shit was insane, bro. Her camera angles, her camera angles in her character showcase were fucking insane, but she was also just sick as fuck, bro. Frolova, literally that character showcase, she was conducting our wallets. Like, quite literally, she was, you better pull for me, bitch. You better fucking pull for me, bitch. The reason why I felt like I had to talk about this is because I was thinking, when I was playing Genshin Impact, I felt like I'm not even that much of a meta slave, but I felt like I had to get characters because of how good they were. Specifically how good they were. I was like, oh, this character's gonna fit into my team perfectly. I should get this character. For Wuthering Waves, I'm not giving a fuck about meta. I'm not giving a fuck about how they fit in my team or anything, but I'm still like, yo, I need all of these characters. I still need the newest characters. So I'm like, how are they making me feel the exact same way, but in a essentially healthier, which also still isn't really healthy because my wallet is suffering, but in a more healthier mindset of I'm not trying to follow meta. I don't feel like I need forced to get the character or I can't play the game, but I feel like I need this character because I really want to play the game with this character specifically. Kuro Games nailed the character showcase formula because they actually care about your emotions. Like, it feels like they're always trying to play tug of war with your emotions, and them motherfuckers are bodybuilders, bro. They win in the entire time. While they're obviously in it to make money, because at the end of the day, they're a company. They're trying to listen to you so that they can take your money. And I'd rather that than not be listened to and have, global passes. Give me your money. The other games might have higher revenue, which at the end of the day, Wuthering Waves still is making a shit ton of money. Like, oh God, Wuthering Waves is making $20 million versus Honkai Star Rail 90 million. Oh shit, $20 million. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. It's pocket change. Wuthering Waves definitely has the community behind them because they listen to the community, and that's the strongest, especially nowadays with all the gacha games coming out. That's the strongest tool you can have in your game right now. Listening to your community. So next time the Wuthering Waves character showcase comes out, and that's gonna be Yuno's character showcase, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be fucking wild because everybody wants her, and they know, Kuro Games knows that everybody wants her, so they're gonna make every living being feel like there's no choice but to pull them after the character showcase. Just pay attention to it, look at the details, look at the execution of everything, and just actually pay attention to how incredibly and carefully cultivated it is, because it's gonna be insane just like all of the other ones, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna keep this quality or even make it higher, and I'm not even sure how much higher they can make it, but they're always surprising me with these character showcases, so I have to see what they do. The character showcases is still the one thing that I feel like doesn't matter if they're a company, they still want your money, they still are essentially trying to take advantage of you and get your money. The character showcases are actually something that I can praise them for because they don't really have to, it is marketing, but they don't have to market it in that way, because we've seen the other gacha games market their character showcases not in a way like that, and it still works out. People still pull for them. They're just making it in a way that seems like they actually just want to make something amazing, and that's literally what they're doing. And if you're watching this and you somehow still haven't spent any money in the game, good luck whenever Galbrana comes. Good luck whenever Chisa comes out. Good luck whenever Lucy comes out. That character showcase, oh my God, you're cooked.